How the fuck are those signals getting through fire?
I mean,
my
life
retarded-
finds a way. We have to play the clip of it because that's like
Miguel.
that's so dystopian. Are you kidding me? Aren't you excited to be back?
Welcome back.
What was the name of our commentary again?
Work in progress.
Yeah. No, what was the name of our commentary again?
A commentary?
The commentary that we had? The person who left the
Oh,
comment. The Gunner.
Linglong.
Linglong?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Linglong. Okay. Welcome back, Linglong. As our only
Video.
known viewer. Anyways, work in progress. We're back.
Work in progress. We're back. The
Yes.
lore of work in progress. We did 2 episodes. I went through some difficulties, right? And then now we're bringing it back as part 2. We pivoted into something else. Wasn't as good. Why are you looking at my hand the way I'm holding it?
All I'm going to say is I don't think we've really pivoted at all. I feel like it's pretty much the same as it always has been, just with a little bit more structure now.
When you sit here versus when you sit there. That's called a full pivot.
True, actually.
But we're happy to be back. We have some things now, I think, a little bit more clear in what we're trying to do here.
I hope so.
So let's get the greatest podcast on earth. Freeze frame.
Cue intro. Anyways, though, so the thing that I've been dying to talk to you about all week has been what's been in the news cycle for a while. Mm-hmm. Had me very excited. Mitch McConnell's potential death.
Yeah.
So, a bit of lore for Congress. You know, a congressman, you can run Senate, House, doesn't matter. If you want to disappear for like a month or two and not tell anybody why you're gone, you know.
Perfect job.
Perfect job. Yeah, literally a perfect job. Like, you can just show up, vote every once in a while, and then when you don't feel like it, you'll be like, okay, I'm going to go home. I'm going to collect some paychecks, you know, and I'm going to have like paid leave all year round. Very socialist of us, but we can't have that in America.
One of my favorite things about a congressional member is that you can abstain from a vote. My nigga, why did we hire you? Literally,
your one job is to vote. I don't think I can perform my duties correctly right now. I abstain.
The job function, if it was a job description for Senate,
Yeah.
it literally says just one thing. Just make sure that you vote on the thing that comes up, right?
Yeah.
Or propose something. If you're like, well, I can't do one of the two, it's like, you should let us know ahead of time before we kind of voted for you, you know?
Okay, to be fair though, I will say, not to like jump off too much off topic, but at my workplace, you know, when they have those like things in like the fine print of whatever job you're hiring, where they're like, you have the ability to lift and like move a box that's 40 pounds.
Yeah.
I've always looked at it and I'm like, that's stupid. Why would you put that in there? Of course anybody can do this. Bro, working at the hospital. So we have 2 departments. There's my department, like the administration department, and then there's the other department, which is actually like hired by the hospital, called guest services. So if a patient comes in and they need to like, they're old, they can't walk properly, they need a wheelchair, and they're like, please sir, I'm begging you, can you just take me down to the imaging department so I'm not late for my appointment? I can look them in the face and say no, because I'm legally not allowed to move you anymore. You're on your own. So then it becomes a case of like, well, how am I supposed to get to my appointment? And I just have to sit there and shrug. I'm like, well, we'll figure it out somehow. And by we, I mean you, because there's nothing that I can realistically do. But there's this department called guest services. And what they should be able to do, they can move patients around. Only issue is that most of them are like pushing 70, 80. And the only young person that they have there has back issues. So she's not supposed to push people either. So it's like,
Wait. Does this person really have back issues, or are they protesting?
no. She really has back issues. I actually like her as a person too, so I'll go to bat for her. She's a good employee. Like, she'd actually help out more if she could, but she has legitimate back issues. I know that there is one day where she was like going like up or downstairs, one of the two, and then like a doctor caught her like winded. Like, she's just her body is not. She is not somebody who can move 40 pounds. But the other ones are just old. So it gets to a point where like there's this, let's say larger patient in
Okay.
not like a small wheelchair like this chair, but like imagine if you had like a wheelchair that was around this size, just so it could fit somebody. So imagine you get a patient like that. They come in and they're like, I gotta go like 2 blocks down. And then you're looking, and there's another big person about the same size in guest services, and you're like, "Well, I guess you're gonna be the one to push them." And she's like, "No,
Yeah, it's not possible.
yeah, it's not possible.
Yeah.
It's a fucking mess." But
I wish I knew enough physics. Just like I get to that level and go. Isaac Newton said, "All right,
an object in motion will stay in motion.
but an object at rest.
Oh,
Stay as you are."
this is to say though is that there are a lot of jobs out there where you can not actually do what you're supposed to do and still get the job.
Yeah.
And that was my one example. Now, Mitch McConnell, on the other hand, people think that he's dead. People legitimately think that he's dead. And it's pretty bad. So it got bad enough to a point. McConnell at his house there's an ambulance that came through. And normally when an ambulance arrives at a home, you think that there's some type of like urgency, right? Because somebody's in danger, somebody could be hurt. So ambulance still shows up at Mitch McConnell's house, and when they're leaving, there is a body on a stretcher. But instead of it being like, like you would expect, the body like fully exposed, you can see the person in their clothes, and they're like rushing to get them in the vehicle. Everybody was just kind of walking around, and the body only had its feet showing, and it was under a black cloth.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the person's dead essentially.
is what we would assume.
Well, we assume,
Correct.
yeah.
But he's not dead, based on what the Republican Party has told us. So this is where it gets interesting. Now, on top of that, too, his wife was also outside of the country at the time, if I'm not mistaken. And she made no attempts to return quickly as well.
Whoa.
She was just doing her own thing, and then eventually she came back. So there's been a lot of speculation in the news recently, like, is Mitch McConnell dead? And there are a lot of people in the world, unfortunately, right now, who would find joy in that outcome. I will not say that I'm one of them, necessarily. But, if people's time comes, their time comes, and hopefully Mitch McConnell was able to rest easily and he's passed away peacefully. Even though he's destroyed millions upon millions of people's lives.
I don't know if it was you who told me this or it was my brother, but I think Mitch McConnell has been in Congress since LeBron James was born.
Probably.
This is like 1984.
He's got that longevity in him.
Jesus Christ. It's not meant to be like a lifetime occupancy.
It's literally like a lifetime. And I know tons of people have said this before on many other podcasts, but ours is the best. Yes! We do it the best here. But it's pretty much a lifetime position, depending on where you get your seat and if there's nobody there to try to outseat you. So yeah, people just think that he's dead. And then Democrats are like, hey, this is kind of suspect. Where's Mitch? And then MAGA voters were like, hey, where's the fucking turtle? Is he dead? So now everyone on both sides is like, is he even alive anymore?
I saw the photo that they released at the hospital
Yes.
where it's like him and his
With a news-
smiling.
Yes,
I was
and
like,
his wife.
The funniest thing is I was like, they showed him winning. This nigga never smiled.
No.
So you mean the one time he smiled was to prove that he was alive?
Correct.
It feels like somebody put a really bad prompt to GPT. It was like, have him smile. He's alive.
And he had the day's paper on him, right? Yeah. But then it all comes down to a case of, well, we've had AI for a while. This could very real,
Easily
just be
be,
fake.
easily be fake,
We,
yeah.
there's no way to know. Having a photo of somebody with a paper that had same
longer
date
means anything.
no longer means anything. Even if you go back maybe 4 or 5 years ago, people have gotten really good at faking photos. If they found a good double, put them in the hospital
true.
bed. And there are some crazy VFX that you can do. There are crazy makeup artists out there. You can really change a person to look like someone else completely.
Lupin by chance?
No,
A
but
very good show.
explain.
It's a show on Netflix. It's this black guy.
Say less. I'll watch it tonight. But anyways, full screen this.
Honey, show them you're okay.
Oh, I love what Aim has become.
Yeah. Look at him.
See,
He's
I
got
told
so
you
much
he
life.
was okay.
Show me your moves, bitch.
That's so funny.
There's some music to it as well. Oh, Bring Me to the Club. I'm forgetting who fucking made the song. I should know this as a black man. I don't. But yeah, so like the internet's having a field day with this. They're pretty. Some people are like I said before, finding joy that Mitch is potentially gone. Others are, like, oh, he's happy and healthy. He's as sprung as I first met him. Yeah, just doing backflips, cartwheels, breakdancing. All things I cannot do yet, by the way. So I have a lot of respect for Mitch being able to, have that energy at his ripe old age of
89 years
Yeah.
old. I just realized I have not played enough pranks on my parents because I'm sure they probably don't understand it yet. But I could probably send them videos of like a montage of me training for a backflip
Yeah.
and then finally doing a backflip
Yeah.
and send it to them.
You could.
It brings me so much joy that that's possible.
I like in terms of AI videos because they've gotten pretty bad. What some people will do is that they'll like make fake videos of them getting arrested and then send it to their parents. And like it's terrible.
That's amazing.
Yeah, there's so much power to just troll and be a menace to society with AI. Other people use it for like times like this. But yeah, so Mitch McConnell, biggest news story of the week. And then his news story kind of took like a backdrop because what's better than one Republican dying in a week? Two Republicans dying in a week for the news cycle, by the way. I'm not saying in general. So Lindsey Graham,
Yeah, phenomenal.
dead.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm like, why we're Democrats? I saw a bunch of like articles from Democrats like they're like, oh, terrible. It's like, let's be honest. Let's all just say what we want to say.
Yeah.
Just good riddance, goodbye. And,
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate when I hear people say it, but they're like, "Shouldn't you show compassion?
No.
You're a Democrat. Like, aren't you so much for like the party of reason?" I've heard that line before, and I'm like, weren't you guys happy when RBJ died?
Those are the same 2005 Democrats who were like, the economy's gonna be fine. It's
Yeah.
gonna be good. It's okay.
But yeah, so Lindsey Graham is confirmed dead. Not just like he might be dead. Like he's dead.
I saw the article and I like saw a few videos on it. He was definitely killed. Like, he was definitely in my mind because he looked so healthy one day and then he was just dead the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back from Ukraine.
Yeah.
To me, it's like the Russians probably just put like an agent in one of his drinks. It takes about 36, 48 hours for it to
Putin
like,
would never poison anybody. What are you talking
it's
about?
his number one.
People really just need to figure out whether or not he's going to come back.
Who's gonna come back?
Mitch.
Oh yeah.
Because we don't know if he's healthy enough to actually like serve his term, and obviously like age in politics has been a really big thing, and with age I feel like comes with having a weaker body, and weaker bodies would make you struggle a lot with the fucking air that we have right now in Minnesota because of the fires in Ontario and Toronto. And this is something that gets me every time because obviously we live in Minnesota. If we were just annexed into Canada and I got free healthcare, calm down. Don't make that face. It's not such a bad thing.
Okay.
We're basically de facto Canadian. And at least our money would go somewhere that's a little bit more efficient.
No. Keep going. I want my money going straight to the billionaires.
That's terrible.
I have my favorite oligarch. Who's
Okay,
yours?
okay. Yeah, Elon's not gonna give you a job at
Elon's
AWS.
not, first of all, Elon is not AWS. All right, that's
I
how he
know,
knows.
I know it's Bezos at the end of the day.
But my favorite oligarch is neither of those.
Who is
I'm
it?
betting on
Are
Sam
you a
Altman.
Zuck? Oh, Sam Altman.
OpenAI. Please hire me, Codex team. Go ahead. Yeah.
That's like probably one of the worst trains that you can get on. Besides the train that I'm about to pull up on this video, because this is crazy. Okay, so go to the Discord.
Oh my God. Are these the flames?
Yeah, these are flames.
Around a train?
Yeah, they're on a locomotive, so probably a train. And these are the flames that are going on right now in Ontario. It's really bad. So, I just want you to think when you go outside and you're like, oh, I'm slightly inconvenienced by this air. Imagine what they're going through. It's bad though. Like it's legitimately bad.
Okay, so I'm thinking immediately about like that. So like this guy's recording.
Yeah.
He has to send that recording to some sort of server. That server then has to relay it all back to everyone else, right?
Yeah.
How is it getting through f***ing fire? How the f*** are those signals getting through fire?
I mean,
My
life finds a way.
Jesus Christ, that's terrible.
You know, it's one of those things like in movies where they're like, "Oh, cameraman never dies." If you're in a bad situation, just bring out your camera and start recording.
That's so true. That's so true.
Something good will happen. God will look up. Well, sorry, Allah will look upon you.
That's kind of how we are.
And they'll be like, "I will save this child. He should be spared."
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Yeah, no, but so the fires in the UK or not UK, Canada are extremely bad. Sorry, I just think of any good nation and like I conflate them together as long as it's not the US.
First of all, if there are wildfires here, let me tell you something. We take care of it. And by take care of it,
We
I mean
don't.
those people will now have to restart
Yes.
their lives.
Sure.
Right? And we just move on. All right? Because that's what happens here.
I mean,
But-
it's pretty bad actually because there are wildfires in Cali, right?
all the good ones.
Yes, the good ones. Now you would think, and this is what really ruffles my feathers, if I could say that word.
Wait. Can we get an animation for what ruffles his feathers? New catchphrase has hit the podcast.
But legitimately, the fires happened in California. And obviously a bunch of insurance claims are going through. Everyone's like, you need to protect my home. And these are like rich people. Like they
Good
have
people, yes.
a lot of money.
Yes, they do.
So much so to the point where they're going on Twitter and be like, why is the fire department helping other people? They need to save my home. I'm more important than the rest of these guys. So all of these fires like burn down all of these like nice houses, nice apartments, like nice plots of land. And everyone eventually is like, oh, so maybe this is a chance to build like affordable housing or like at least something that's accessible. Nope, not at all.
Can I tell you one of my favorite things ever about the Palisades fire? Right? Again,
Yeah.
really sorry for those people, but you know you're wealthy, so what are you gonna do, right? But
Not all of them, but some of them.
well, enough of them for us not to care. For most Americans not to care. It's just a fact.
What happens if Sam Altman lived there though?
Well, Sam wouldn't live there, and if he was the fire, there'd be a helicopter whoosh out of the way. But as I was saying, one of my favorite. parts of
ChatGPT,
it-
how much time do I have left? I'm sorry, I cannot tell you anything that might make you self-harm.
My favorite thing about the Palisades fire
Yeah.
is like, so the Palisades fire are coming. Everyone knows that it's happening. It's gonna take over like this range of blocks or whatever, this area.
Yeah.
And it's like the wealthy people have already sort of left because they obviously see the impending fire, but they didn't take their belongings with them.
Correct.
So a bunch of like Hispanics and black people
Started looting, right?
are looting, right?
Yeah.
But it's funny because there's a guy sitting outside the house going, well, "How far was the fire?" I'm grabbing stuff and putting it in the trunk. I've never seen a lookout for a fire.
That's obscene. Oh my god! If we can find a video, we have to. If we can find a video, we have to play the clip of it because that's like
Miguel.
that's so dystopian. Are you kidding me? Imagine a giant fire is gonna come and destroy a part of like what you might consider your community. It's gonna affect a bunch of people in their lives and their livelihood. Pets are being abandoned. Things are being abandoned, like family heirlooms are being abandoned. Maybe that family's lived in there for generations, and your first thought is, not only am I gonna loot the place, it almost sounds like it's out of like a Boondocks episode where it's like, wait a second, while we're looting, let me just, how far is the fire actually? How much time do we have?
It's these people like running, and I feel like people don't understand when there's like a wildfire how fast
It's quick.
it's like it's not there. 2 seconds later,
Yeah.
it's encompassed the entirety of the area.
Okay, but hear me out though. Obviously, if you're wondering how, like, that guy had his finger on the pulse, you know? Like, he was so close to being like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this because there's a potential danger. But what he needs is an assistant that could calculate how fast the fires were going to go and come and could give him, like, a good approximation based on the information that he had. And the best way to do that is using Claude AI.
Sponsor of today's video. Claude, try searching.
Correct. Their new model Fable has been out recently, and they
Oh, we
keep
love
pushing
the
it through.
Fable.
We love Fable, and I think Fable would be able to calculate it if you took a picture as well, because it could figure out the distance between you and the fire and how fast it normally speeds through, and it could give you a good approximation so you could loot safely.
Yeah, loot always.
You know, it's so funny to me because whenever something bad happens in like a community or in life, the first thing people do is they lose. And I'm like, I'm not gonna stop somebody from trying to get an extra buck or two, as long as it's the right target. It has to be like,
The Palisades were the right target.
imagine the wealthiest people that you can think of that serve no benefit to society. If Miguel comes and is like, hey, SA, I'm gonna loot this building, I'd be like, okay, Miguel, take a mask, bro. Like, don't make sure you don't show up on camera. You do you. I'm not gonna join you. But if you find some like Air Ones, slide them over.
It's fucking beautiful.
Like that's the point where it's like, I'm gonna go to Miguel's garage sale afterwards and help out entrepreneur who's trying to start out, you know, a very legitimate business.
That reminds me of the George Floyd. We live in Minnesota.
Yes.
The George Floyd riots.
That's what I was thinking of.
I lived in a poor community. My neighbor was a drug dealer.
Well, you lived in a poor community.
All right, well, different times. We moved up. This is my place. But lived next to a drug dealer.
Yep.
Right. And I was like watching on television, right, the rioting down University Street.
Yep.
Which is like this sort of, there's a bunch of stores located on this one street, and one of the stores is a Nike store.
Yeah.
So I see all these people looting the store.
Correct.
People are stealing shoes, whatever,
Yep.
right? Shit, you not an hour later, I'm like sitting on the porch outside. I'm like, oh my god, things are really going down, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't thinking that. I was trying to just think of something else, but
You're
regardless,
probably thinking like, typical.
I was not thinking that. That's what he was thinking.
Definitely not. But continue.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, like an hour later, my neighbor pulls up. I shit you not, he has like 12, 15 boxes of Nike shoes.
Yeah.
God knows he didn't pay for them. And he walks
Whoa.
over to me. He's like, hey, bro, you need some shoes? I'm like, it's the first experience I've seen something happen on the news and know exactly the criminal that committed said act.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know what the worst part about this is? It's very telling that both of us know people who got shoes during that time.
No way.
Because I also know a few I know a few people who I'm pretty sure got shoes during the rioting. Now, for what it's worth, one of my friends, his girlfriend was actually like protesting properly. She was showing up for rallies and like doing what she had to
Are
do.
these who I think they are?
No.
Okay.
Not the Yu-Gi-Oh crew.
I activate this card.
So I had a lot of respect for her. The boyfriend, on the other hand, I don't know if he went in to grab shoes later on or it was just like a part of the crowd. But he's definitely a little bit on like the lazier side when it comes to social justice issues. So I wasn't surprised, but I was a little bit peeved because I'm like, I have so many morals where I can't allow myself to do something like that. Very much so. If there's one thing that I'll not do, it's break into a store and loot, like obscenely loot, and just like grab a bunch of stuff that I know is not supposed to be mine. The closest crime that I've gotten to committing over something that had actual value was a PS5 back during COVID.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into this super quick, but you couldn't buy PS5s during COVID. You had to order it online. You're facing a bunch of bots. I thought it was bullshit. So I scoped out a PS5 in the back of the Target that I worked at. Eventually what had happened was that somebody put an online order for it, canceled because they probably couldn't find a buyer to like mark it up for like $1,000 plus sell it to. So it goes into the back and it's delisted off of the website. So at that point I'm like, well, it's free game. It's not gonna go back up. So like I might as well help myself. So I took the PS5, opened up the counter under not my code, somebody else's code. We'll go with that. And then had them ring me up. So I bought the PS5. Now, could I have just walked out with the PS5? Yes, because I later found out that as I was leaving, I told one of the managers, I was like, because I had a guilty conscience, I was like, hey man, I'm sorry that you're on shift. I was actually waiting for a different manager to be on shift, so hopefully they could get in trouble because I was trying to get a nigga fired, bro. But I was like, hey, you know, I bought the PS5. I'm sorry, bro. He was like, well, I like you, so if they review the footage and they see you, and they ask me questions about it, I have to tell them. But if they don't, I'm not going to say anything. Because he's like, I need to keep my job safe. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, that's fine. It's a Target job, but you're like, you make more money than me, and you could actually like go further in Target if you wanted to. I wouldn't want this to be like a scourge on your record. But eventually, I come back next week, and shift schedule comes out. Everything's fine. I'm like, oh, I guess I still have a job. And go into work. Everything's normal. I see that team lead again like 2 days later, and it's like, bro, Brian, you won't fucking believe this. I'm like, what's up? He's like, so the footage from the weekend that we worked and you bought the PS5 got corrupted. So I literally had the chance to commit a perfect crime and nobody would have known. Later on, I ended up, because I couldn't use my discount code when I was buying the PS5, I was kind of pissed about that. So like, I'm going to get my discount before I quit Target, because like I was in the process of quitting Target, which is the other reason why I grabbed the PS5. But I didn't want to like legally get in trouble or anything. So I bought the PS5. But I went down to a Target in Woodbury, and I took the PS5 and I was like, hey, you know, I was buying it. I was buying the PS5. Something happened. For whatever reason, I wouldn't use my like employee discount because I wanted the $50 back since it was 10%. So I was like, could you just like apply the discount so I can get a small refund on the PS5? I don't want to return it. And then the lady, older white lady, large, mean looking, very much like a MAGA voter in Waited. She's looking at it and she's looking at me and she's like, the level of distrust in her eyes was crazy. I felt like I was being interrogated, and she's just like looking at it. I'm like, woman, just please, just give me the, ma'am, like just give me the $50. Like it doesn't have to be this whole deal. Yeah, like I bought the item. The receipt's right there. I legally paid for this and it's mine. So give me my discount. So she's looking at the item and she's looking at me. Then she's looking at her manager and she's like, he's not supposed to have this. I feel like you bought this in store. You're not supposed to be able to buy these in stores. And the manager looks at her and he's like,
just give him the discount.
you don't know how happy I was. He looked like he was so fed up with her and that she's been pulling this shit for a while. So he was like, just give him the discount. So I got my $50 back, and I fucking ran out that store afterwards. I was like, I'm not staying. I'm not letting this woman call the cops on me for anything, bro. I'm not trying to catch a case. And I'm quitting Target soon. And I think at that point too, I like was in the process, or I had quit Target. So my discount was only gonna work for another like maybe 3 or 4 days at best. But yeah, so I got the PS5, got out. Closest thing I've committed to like an actual crime. I would not be caught in stores stealing some Nikes. If I'm gonna really commit something like where I could legally get in trouble, it has to be something that could set me up for life. Because if I'm just like robbing a gas station and I get $100, what was all of the effort for?
True.
Instead, I could commit white collar crime, send a bunch of invoices to Google for at least a good like 2 or 3 million, get paid out over like maybe 4 or 5 years, and then just ship myself off to some third world part of the world, hide my money in Switzerland, and call it a day.
Two things. So I think first of all, like if you really shouldn't steal from like grocery stores at all, because the camera quality now has gotten really good. So
Yeah.
like they're running a bunch of analysis all the time. You think you're getting away with it by not scanning the last item or not sometimes scanning.
Well, don't let them like scare you too much.
Oh, okay. Don't steal. And
But yeah,
make sure
don't
you
steal.
Scan every item.
You should-
They're
yeah.
watching you very closely now. The
Correct.
equipment is actually there. 5-6 years ago, steal, don't steal, have a good time. You know what I mean? Get one free item every day. But now you really can't do that as much. But the second thing around white collar crime, there was a woman a few years ago who started this startup.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a funny story. She's like, the company has 500,000 users. We're doing 50 million annual recurring revenue. It's
Yeah.
really great, whatever.
Yeah.
And it comes out later on that all of the customers were fake.
Yep.
She just like created fake Excel rows in her like quote unquote database and said that these are paying customers.
Yep.
They were paying customers because she was just taking the money that she raised
And then
and then
having them
using
pay.
that as revenue for these
Yeah.
fake customers. She's ended up selling, I believe, to Microsoft. I could be wrong, but then they like obviously they found out, they investigated her. And
Was it Microsoft or was it like Wells Fargo?
it might have been a bank. It might have been Chase Bank, actually. I'm
Yeah.
not too sure. But she sold to somebody.
Yep.
And the funniest part about that is if she just chose not to stay in the country,
She would have been fine. Yeah.
If she knew at that moment, yes, I committed something, I got away with it. Like she behaved like someone who got away with it.
Yeah.
She would have been fine. But she was walking around like, yes, I'm a brilliant, turtleneck investor genius. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Silicon Valley, all that. But
It's like it's biblical greed at the end of the day. They think that they had it all. Sam Bankman-Fried is another one. If he just kept his mouth shut and didn't let too many people in on his weird island, bro, where he was having sex with multiple people
incredible island.
and making random gambles, he'd be rich.
Let me say something. If I ever get wealthy, I'm getting an island.
Yeah.
It seems like it only leads to good outcomes.
Oh, hell no!